to Linda's Prepper Kitchen. I'm so excited to let you know that I am joining in on Nessa's Nook Souptember and Apples collab. What the collaboration is to either make a soup recipe or a recipe using apples, and I will be using the soup recipe. Yes, I am going to show you how to make Sicilian chicken soup. So let's get on over here and let's get to cooking. At the end of watching this video though, I would appreciate it if you would go on over to Nessa's Nook, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, and leave a comment down below and check her videos and all the videos that's in the playlist out. We truly appreciate any support you can give any new channel. And yeah, let's help her grow, y'all. Let's help her grow. All right, y'all, let's get into the kitchen and get to cooking. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be using my Dutch oven. I love to use my Dutch oven. It's seen better days, as you can see, but hey, it works. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be the easiest meal you've probably ever made, or it'll be in the list of easy meals. I'm going to drop in 4 chicken thighs down into my pot. This is one of those dump and goes, y'all, dump and goes. Now, this can be a shelf-stable meal as well. I do want to stress that. Today, I'm not using those ingredients, but I do want to tell you that everything that's on this list of things to go in this pot are all shelf-stable ingredients that you can pull right off your pantry shelf. So I'm using thighs here today. You could pull canned chicken off your shelf, or if you home canned it, you could pull that and use that. Also, I'm using chicken broth. Actually, I'm using turkey, but the recipe does call for chicken, but this needs to be used. It is the date on it's January 19th, 2021, but this is still good. It'll probably be good for a lot longer, but it's time to use it up. So let me pour this in here. This is a 32-ounce carton. Just gonna cover the top with this. And one of the things I like about this too is, like I said, this is a one pot, one stop, one shot, one everything type meal. I'm not going to have tons of dishes. Usually, I have a few extra today due to them making the video, but I won't have tons of dishes to do all the time. Let me add some water into this. All right. Now, this is my very first time making this recipe, so we're trying this together. I found it on Pinterest, and I'm going to leave the recipe link below. And just remember, you can convert this to a pantry stable recipe. So you would use your canned chicken, as well as it calls for about 4 ribs of celery. So I'm going to dump that in there. You would just get your dehydrated or your freeze-dried. Here is my dehydrated. I'm using fresh, but could use that. It also calls for about a ½ cup of carrots. I'm using dehydrated today. So let me get that into the pot. Did you hear that seal when I took it off? These veggies are going to make this broth so yummy. I'm using a whole medium onion. As soon as I can find my onion. What did I do with it? No, 1 second. It's probably in the fridge. It is. It's in there hiding. So I'm using a whole medium onion. You could use dehydrated if you like. Also, it calls for 2 large potatoes, russet potatoes, cubed up. These are dehydrated, these little square hash browns that you can get in the freezer section. You could very easily use these to replace the potatoes, but I'm doing fresh. I'll dump that in there. I'm going to put a tablespoon of garlic in there. 1 can, 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes. 1 yellow bell pepper, 2 bay leaves, and it does not call for it, but I think I'm going to add it anyway. And that is 1 chicken bouillon cube. Just because I like a real hearty, chickeny flavor. So I'm just going to put 1 in there. All right, some salt and some pepper. And that is to taste. There we go. Let me give this a stir. And let's get this to cooking. I'll bring y'all back when the chicken is done and we'll go from there to the next step. All right, guys, thought I'd bring you on over and give you a little sneaky peeky at what's going on in the pot. It's looking good, smelling good. Gonna let the chicken cook a little while longer. It looks good and smells good. We'll find out together because, like I said, this is my first time making this. All right, I'll bring you back. All right, guys. The chicken is now done. So I'm going to remove the chicken. Get it all deboned off of the bone here, the chicken all off. And while I'm doing that, we're going to get the pasta in the pan. I'm also going to pull out these 2 bay leaves. Find the other one in here somewhere. I'll come across it eventually. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a guesstimation, but the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of pasta, and I'm using... But depending on how many people you're feeding, you can adjust this to feed your family. All right. There we go. Give this a little bit of a stir. And I'll bring you back when it's all finished. All right, I've got my chicken deboned. I'm going to add it back in and let this simmer right along with the pasta while the pasta cooks. Turn it a little bit. That looked good. And then we'll take a look at it when it's completely done. Alright, now the last step is we're going to put about a 1/2 cup of Italian parsley in here. Give it a stir. And that is it, y'all. Doesn't that look amazing? Get you over here so you can get a better look at it. Look at that. Amazing. Alright, let me give it a taste test. Alright. Let's see. It's hot, y'all. I gotta blow for a second. Y'all, that is really, really, really good. Y'all know me, I'm a heat person. The only thing that can make this any better is if it had some heat to it. I love it. It's delicious. I was really worried about it not having much flavoring because all I put in there for actual flavoring was garlic and bay leaf. But look at these. I'm going to show y'all this too, y'all. Look here. Look at that. That's dehydrated carrot that has reconstituted. Right back to the way it goes. But with the carrots, the celery, the potatoes, the onion, the bell pepper, that just seasoned it up perfectly, except for it needed the heat. All right, y'all. Y'all go check out Nessa's Nook and the rest of the people that are in her playlist. See what they're cooking up for y'all during this collab. Give this a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Leave any tips and tricks you might have down below. Let us know what your favorite soup is or your favorite apple dish is. All right, y'all. I'll see you next time back at Linda's Prepper Kitchen. Bye, everyone.